Hey guys, this is Tauna. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're actually going to be doing a review for a printing site. So this is ePrint. They are a great site to be able to get proxies from what I'm seeing so far, but I want to kind of go through the deck here that we've printed, so that way, you know, you guys get an idea on this. Now, I personally, in our playgroup, we don't really kind of go on proxy, you know, some high cost things or anything like that. There was like, this is basically an exception because of the whole thing around these secret lair cats and dogs. Currently, you know, my wife absolutely loves cats. Her favorite things in the world are cats. She has, you know, 2 cats. Well, we have 2 cats, and they are her world. And, you know, I just wanted to kind of make sure that she got this secret lair because she just really connected well with it, and she doesn't really like, you know, play Magic or anything like that, but I wanted to kind of get her something special here. So I went ahead and I got a, you know, proxies for it kind of printed out, and you know, they turned out pretty well. So first of all, on the website, you get to choose, like, you know, if they're going to have all the front same back or anything like that. I chose all the same back. You can see here, they're very, very clearly, you know, proxies, playtest, not for sale. That's the image that I chose. You can technically choose other images if you wanted. And they were actually really great because when I was printing it, they looked at them and they said, hey, look, you probably want borders on these images. You didn't naturally do it. So they messaged me and they're like, hey, look, we can add it on there. So let's show you. First of all, I made a custom kind of commander for it. It is Rin and Seri, but it is rebranded as our names. And you know, it's turned out really well. The writing on it is very, very clear. I don't know if you guys can see that very well, but you can see the writing at the top very clear. It's you know, not washed out or anything like that. And then I also printed out like the proper Rin and Seri too. Some of the cards that I sent, because of the way I sent them, they ended up having double borders because the ones that I sent had borders already and some of them had double borders. But that's more of like a me issue because I didn't double check them. I should have gone through and double checked that, you know, they all either had borders or didn't have borders. So like, for example, the Vanquish's banner here ended up unfortunately having 2 borders. So let's go through Path to Exiles, Path to Swords to Plowshares, the Basilisk Collar. So some of them as well, like you'll see there, this is the extended art, and like have a small thin border. So this is a small thin border that they added on there. Personally, I don't mind it. I don't think it looks awful. The cards are also just like, you know, very, very clear to read. Like, that was one thing that I kind of worried about, is them being washed out. The images aren't washed out or anything like that. They're very, very clear and stuff. So one thing that I did when I was making this for my wife was made sure that all of the art was like the best version that I could find, or the version that I think would speak to her best. So like the King of the Pride there. Some of the white cards are a little hard to see just because of the camera and stuff. Like, I'll bring it up here. It's not got autofocus turned on. Whoops. So yeah, just kind of, I don't know, they turned out really, really well. This isn't something that, you know, I'll go and do often or something like that, but the secret lairs ended up, you know, if I wanted to get the secret lairs, it was going to be, I think it's like 600 Australian dollars now, because they sold out in like a day or two. And to me, that's ridiculous. I'm not going to spend $600 on a secret lair. This all up cost me, I believe it was about $115 Australian to get them printed. I don't know if they'll print for like Australia or anything. Sorry, for other states or anything like that. Any countries, other countries or anything. As you can see, I also included some other secret lair stuff. This one here, this is going to, like, my wife is going to love this one. I know she's the best mum in the world. So, you know, this one here is just very kind of, you know, going to call to her. You can see here some of the other ones. This Arms Collector alone, I believe, is like a $300 secret lair. I did not get them foiled. You know, I kind of worry about them being foiled, so I didn't go ahead and get them kind of foiled here. But this is probably the only one here that I think is a little bit off, this Soul Ring. but I think it's because the image that I sent through was foiled, like had a foil effect over top of it, so it ended up being, we got the full art lands here with the doggies. We got the full art, oh wait, no, that's the one with the dog and the cat. We got the full art doggies, and then the full art kitties in the forest there. Jetmir's Garden, I thought I put a special version of that. No, I didn't. And then I made also like a custom roaming throne for her with a cat on it, because I just thought that she'd like that. And yeah, you can see some of the special lands here. I also put Doctor Who lands in because she loves Doctor Who as well. Impact Tremors fancy, Parallel Eyes fancy, and Felidar Retreat. And then I got some for myself, which was these ones here. And honestly, I think that with the borders, these look even better. So these ones here were the 3 ones from the Doctor Who universe Beyond one, and I didn't want to pay the extreme insane price for them. I find the shipping as well is pretty ridiculous to get them. I wouldn't care too much, except for the fact that Secret Lair was the only way to be able to get these 3 characters, and the fact that if they, like for example, the 14th Doctor, if I want to have all of the Doctors in a deck, I need to be running the 14th Doctor because of the fact that, he's 4-colored. Without it, I can only have some of the Doctors, and I want to be able to run all of the Doctors to make a full Doctor deck. Doctors, Legends matter with like companions and stuff. So I can run like the 14th Doctor with Clara, and then I can run all of the companions, all of the Doctors, and yeah, or I can just leave. If I leave out Vizor, then I can just run, any of the companions realistically with the 14th Doctor. Rose obviously goes very well with him because of the fact that she works with Doctor spells or creatures with Doctor companions, so these two work really well together. I don't know. These turned out rather well. So this is, I'll put a link down in the comments to it. The website was called ePrint, and yeah, they printed out some really, really nice proxies. Yeah. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think about proxying? I personally, if I'm proxying, it's going to be really expensive cards, like the ridiculous stuff. But in our group, we don't really proxy, stuff that's extreme powered, more like, stuff that is just ridiculously rare to get. So, and then look at this fancy version. I love this card. This is a perfect card for my wife. Let me know what you guys think. I hope you guys had a wonderful day, and goodbye.